Hey guys, what's going on? It's another Idol. Today we're going to be talking about the second reveal stream that Bungie have done. The stream focused on the new strike, the Shield Brothers. And overall, it was okay. There were some things that they could have done better. So this video is just going to highlight some of the things that I thought were good about the stream and some things that I thought were pretty lackluster and could have been done a lot better. So before we start this, it's important that we take some things into consideration first. Whilst this was going on, Mr. Fruit, Cosmo, and Claude were level 40 doing a level 36 strike. That's why it looked quite easy. I'd imagine once we get into the Taken King, and if this strike becomes a nightfall or a weekly, we're going to have a little bit of issues getting it done as easy as they did. So let's get into the rest of the video and some more of the good points and the bad points of this stream. One of the things that was mentioned a while ago is that there are going to be a lot of new strikes coming with the Taken King, and some of the old strikes are also going to be remade and takenified. So this strike that we've seen is one of many, and to be honest, if the new strikes are like this, I think it's going to add some great variety to the current strike playlist. It's going to make strike playlists a lot more interesting if all of the bosses have mechanics. And this was one of the big things that was revealed in the stream, was that now bosses have actual mechanics that you have to use or get around to actually defeat the boss. In this instance, it was a Romeo and Juliet fight where you have to take one boss's portion of his health down, then another boss appears, you have to do the same to him, and then some of their abilities may proc, and you have to deal with those whilst taking their health down. This is exactly what happened. And once you killed one shield brother, the other shield brother inherited his abilities. This was quite interesting, and it'd be interesting to see how these abilities actually affect the gameplay. We saw a little bit, but it was kind of disjointed through perspectives. So I'm actually really looking forward to testing this out for myself. I know Datto has a video of his strike that he's put up onto YouTube on his channel, so we might be able to actually see a better perspective of what this mechanic actually does on his video. One of the things that I really disliked, though, about the stream overall was that the sword, which is a new heavy weapon, was teased throughout the whole stream, but it was never actually really shown. Mr. Fruit did a great job overall, and he teased the hell out of the sword throughout the whole stream, but we never actually saw him use it from his perspective. We saw him use it from others' perspectives, but one of the things that really annoyed me with this stream was we never actually saw gameplay from his perspective. It's been quite clear that I'm not the only one that was annoyed with this. A hell of a lot of other people have been annoyed with this as well, which is understandable. So we've also seen a new item which gives your Guardian a boost or a new perk, and that is the artifacts. These were shown, but the ones that were shown weren't very interesting personally. These are not cosmetic items, so you will not see them on your Guardian. They just add special perks within the background to better aid your build. The artifacts shown were pretty basic and pretty lackluster, but overall I think that it's pretty cool that Bungie are exploring new ways to add these new things that are going to enhance your build. So it'd be interesting to see what legendary artifacts actually do for your character. Like I said, the ones that were shown in the stream were pretty basic, and it was things like create an orb when you melee an enemy, etc, etc. Another great thing about the stream that I've personally liked was the fact that they actually went in depth with the new subclasses, and we actually got to see some of the new skill trees and the new perks that are coming. We'd not really known that much about the new skill trees or the new perks. We'd had some YouTube videos out there, but not everything was upgraded, and these were pretty much test builds. We've seen that there's going to be some cross-contamination, so to speak, with grenades. Warlocks are getting lightning grenades, for example, which is bound to happen as there's only so many grenades you can have in the game. Overall, the stream was okay. I felt that it was a little bit disjointed and it wasn't really structured in a good way. I think the Dreadnaught looks like a really cool area from what we've seen so far. I'm very excited to get in and start playing, but I don't feel like this week's stream reached the levels of hype and excitedness of last week's stream. Last week's stream was very much hype, 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 hype. Have this, have this, have this, you know, information overload everywhere. This one was a more relaxed and laid back stream, and there wasn't that much more information to go on. So it kind of piqued my curiosity a little bit, but I'm not as excited as I was last week about coming changes and new things. So I can only wait to see what they pull out of the bag next week. Hopefully they'll drop something big on us with the Court of Oryx. But again, I thought this week's stream was kind of lackluster. Don't get me wrong, I really, really like the changes that I'm seeing so far with the strikes, and it's definitely going to add more variety. I just feel like that they could have done more to build the hype and actually show some gameplay of the sword, which is what everybody has been going on about since it came about last week. So that's my thoughts on the reveal stream. I'll be very interested to see what you guys think as well. Were you happy? Were you pretty pissed at what was revealed last night? Let me know in the comments. That's all from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time back inside of Destiny.